Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be teaching you guys how to make one of the easiest Scratch games to make. It's called Flappy Brid, and you can customize it however you want. And, yeah, so let's just get through the short tutorial. So, first, obviously, you're going to want to have a player sprite. So, for this default sprite that they gave you, I'm gonna use this as a player sprite. You can create your own if you'd like. But, so first, we are going to, also, hold on, give me a second. Before we start this tutorial, I want to mention that this tutorial has a lot of advanced stuff, like gravity, my blocks, and stuff like that. Not too advanced, but advanced. So, I just want to let you guys know that. Okay, so, we create a block. Let's name it Gravity. And let's run this without screen refresh. Now you guys see this defined gravity. So, now we want to go to variables. So, delete this, my variable. Let's make a variable called y_speed for the sprite only. And then let's do a little when green flag clicked, set y_speed to 0. Go to, let's see what's about right. That looks good. Or like Flappy Brid. -1.8. And point in direction 90. Also, let's do a forever. Let's put our gravity block inside that. So, now let's in this define gravity block, let's bring a change y by y_speed, and then let's turn this way to, so, or him, hold on. I might be doing this the wrong way. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh no, I'm doing it the right way. Okay. I was just making sure this was the right direction. So point it this way, 2 degrees. Like, turn it. You know. Okay. So change y_speed by -1. Then let's do a if up arrow key pressed. Let's do a set y_speed to 10, and let's do a turn the other way 15 degrees. Now let's do another if, and let's do greater than, hold on. Let's see a good direction. I think like 45 is good. So 45, if direction is less than 45, point in direction 45. And then let's duplicate this, but let's switch this around and get a, let me see this again. 103, okay. 103. Now you can press the green flag and test that out and see how you like it. I think this movement's pretty good. You can see how you guys like it and finish, like, fidget with it and stuff. If you guys don't really like the turning speed, gravity, everything, stuff like that. So then you can, let's make our own costume. So with this costume editor, we are going to, this is from other project. We are going to get the scratch cat. You can keep it if you like, but I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to make my own little character real quick. Okay, so once you're done with your sprite, I made a little ghost right here. You can, if you want, you can, let me get this right here. You can size it down a little bit if it's too big. Like, let's see that in full screen. That looks good. Yeah, I made a little ghost, and make sure it's centered too. That's very important, or it won't turn properly. So now we need to make a hitbox, which if you're new to Scratch, you might not know how to do that. You might have no idea how to do that, which I'm going to teach you how to do that. So first, you're going to right click on this. If you're on laptop, you use both your fingers on the trackpad, and if you're on mobile, you use both your fingers on the screen. And then duplicate. Then you're going to want to keep this, don't delete it yet. And we're going to want to get a box. You can make it any color. I'm going to keep mine as the default purple. And you can kind of like try it to make it not bigger, but even if you can, smaller than the player. And once you do that, you're going to want to select your main sprite. You're going to want to move this out of the way, and then select everything of your sprite, delete it, and then center the hitbox. So now you might be looking at your game, and you might see a purple square, which that's normal if you do. And if you don't, that just means you're selected on the ghost costume, which is also normal. So it depends on what costume you're selected on. But how do we make it so this doesn't show, but it also works as a hitbox? Let me show you. So you're going to want to make a new variable called previous for this sprite only, and then you're going to want to, in the define gravity block, set previous to costume number and change this number to name. And then, let's rename the costumes real quick. Let's name this box. Ghost. And it doesn't matter if I spell ghost wrong. Ah, shoot. So let me just add a set size block real quick up here so I don't do that again. And there you go. Then you want to switch costume to hitbox, and at the very end you want to switch costume to previous costume, if that makes sense. So now if you go into the game, it should work like it did before, but now you can't see it, but there's a hitbox. And if you want to redraw the hitbox to make it more like closer, you can copy this, put it into there, and you can like drag this over that. You can bring this to the back layer, drag this over that, see how it looks and stuff. And if you like it, you can keep it. But now we need, let's name this player, and then we need to make a new sprite. Let's name this obstacles. I do not know how to spell obstacles. Okay, let's just name this pipes. And so let's go. Let's make the pipes like green, and I'm going to speed up the footage of me creating these pipes. Okay, so once you got your costumes, I recommend centering this. I recommend making at least 2 to 3 costumes, because in Flappy Brid, you know how it changes like the height of the pipes. I recommend making multiple costumes so you can recreate that. But if you don't, that's also fine. But I just recommend it. So, as you can see, there's these multiple pipes. Before you finish them, make sure you select the hitbox costume and make sure it can fit through all of these. Okay. So yeah, just make sure it's possible. And then, if you ever have watched Griff Patch before, you know what I'm about to do. So let me. Okay, so nothing on the pipes saved. So I'm going to recreate the pipes real quick. Okay, so I recreated the pipes, and so what I was saying is, if you've ever watched Griff Patch's tutorials, you know what I'm about to do. But if you haven't, you'll see. Also, if you don't know who Griff Patch is, he's basically the Gordon Ramsay of Scratch. He creates a bunch of tutorials, and he's basically King of Scratch. So you see those 3D stuff? Some of them are made by him in Scratch. So, just a fun fact. But we're going to create a new sprite. Select the square tool. Zoom, if you're not already fully zoomed out, zoom out as far as you can. Click the edge of the blue and drag a square all along that. Now you might be asking, why so big? Which that's the whole point. Watch this. Name this big. And then name this big. And then let's bring it to 1035. And the pipe is invisible. But let's say it's just a normal pipe. Oh, let's say it's just a normal pipe. The farthest we can bring it is over here. So do you see my idea? Basically doing the same thing we did with the hitbox, but with big. So it can move off screen. So, we are going to go into the code, and we're going to make another variable named the same thing, Prove, for the sprite only again, and we can do when green flag clicked. Let's go to let's go to 300. So forever set prev to costume name and switch costume to big. Let's change X by -10, and then if X position is greater than, wait no, if -300 is bigger than X position, then set X to 300, and then switch costume to previous, and let's add one more thing. Set previous to pick random 1 to 3. You can do either 1 to how much pipe costumes you have. That's what it depends on. And let's do switch at the beginning. Switch costume to pick random 1 to 3. And now you can see this pipes move and they change. Oh, the previous sprite is the hitbox right now. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again, and make this a ghost. Okay. So right now, if you run into the pipes, it doesn't do anything. Okay, this is a little too hard. Maybe I have to scale down the ghost a little bit more. So 30. I mean, that's really small, but it was. Even 30? Oh, I know why. Let's make another big costume real quick. Oh wait, no, it's not because of that. Because of this. Okay, now it's easier. So, but as you can see, when you hit the pipes, it doesn't do anything. So, our fix for that is in this. If touching sprite 2, let's rename this to player. Let's name this to pipes. If touching pipes, let's do a stop all. Watch me. Touches pipes and stops everything. Can shrink the hitbox if you like. Okay, yeah, maybe we have to shrink the hitbox just a little bit. So, there we go. And you still die. Okay, now the game's like playable. Bro. Maybe I just suck. I think that's it. I suck at this. Wait, hold on. Okay. It's already been 30 minutes. So then instead of the stop all, we don't want to make the players press the green flag again. We're going to make a little adjustment. So let's do broadcast, and let's name this broadcast flag. And then move this when green flag clicked. Let's put this under flag, and let's reorganize this. Let's change this when green flag clicked to broadcast flag. And then also when I receive flag. So watch this. Now it restarts the game every single time you touch a pipe instead of stopping the whole thing, which I think is a lot more efficient for players. So, and also on the plus side, you won't see that ugly hitbox every time you die. It looks like just like the costume you chose. I think I'm starting to get addicted to this. Hold on, I can beat it. Okay, we're getting out of hand. So now we need we're going to make a backdrop. So okay, I think I finished the background. So now we have a nice background. And yeah. Okay. So now I would say to add something else, but I don't really know what to add except sounds, which you can do on your own. Oh, jeez. But you could probably do that on your own. So that's basically it for this tutorial. You can hide these things. You can. Oh, I know what else I can teach you. Oh, you can add a thumbnail real quick. So let's want to add this YouTube logo as my game thumbnail. So stretch this out. And center it. Let's do when green flag clicked forever. And go to front layer. And set ghost effect to 100. So now, when you press the green flag, plays normally, but if you stop it, it's the thumbnail. So that's it for this tutorial. If you liked it, then give the video a like. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. But it would help me make more tutorials, and it would it would fight back my ADHD to make more YouTube videos. So, if you guys like, actually, bruh. Okay, bye bye.